I promise you that this is the last one regarding these servos. These are the crap non-brand on Banggood but say Tower Pro on the label MG90s from Banggood. I have a set of Race Stars. I have a set of Lofty Ambition MG90s. These are going into stock because these are sort of known good from different people saying they're good. And I'm going to test the Lofty Ambitions in the AXN. But we're going to take this one apart for now. I'm going to swap to 2 on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, whatever the hell it is. Let's have a look. So on the actual, so on these have more or less the same casing as the Race Stars. The Lofty Ambitions have a different casing. They have 4 screws and they have toilet paper written on the bottom of the casing. Or well, it says TP, so it's either toilet paper or Tower Pro, but of course they couldn't say it was Tower Pro. So I have taken off the bottom casing here. Now these, if you didn't see the video, just go pop after you have waggled the sticks a few times. So you can see that the cables coming actually on the top of the board go through the hole and then get soldered. They are not touching. I'm just trying to have a look if I can see whereabouts these went to pop. Oh. Okay, I found where all the grease leaks out of. So I've taken the top cap off and the grease is here. It's the same slippery stuff they have on the side. So it's when they're putting this in that all the grease goes on the outside and is a problem. We'll take off all of those gears. Yeah, there's a lot of grease in there. You can see the, oh there we are. Oh yes, you can see the shine there. I want to see if I can try and get this motor out without stabbing myself, because I'm good at having accidents. And let's be honest with what's going on in the world, I really don't want to go to a hospital at the minute. So I've generally been more careful with things because I really don't want to go to hospital. Okay. So I'm going to presume that this is the potentiometer that lets the servo know whereabouts it is. I don't know that, and I don't see how, because there's no cable going from it. Oh, there is, I see. No, there's, yeah, that's the potentiometer, there's the legs for it. So everything's all really slimy. This one doesn't smell as much of burnt. What I might do, because they're all knackered, is they are all knackered. Let's see if I can find one that smells burnt. This is like ASMR. There's possibly on that one ASMR servo smelling. What I'm actually going to do as well, it's just a fun test, is let me turn that on. And we shall grab the receiver. Let me zoom out for a second. That one, I can go to channel 1 for ailerons. Let's see if it's magically repaired itself. Or can we at least try and heat it up so we can try and smell the... No, it just smells like that horrible, horrible grease, which is possibly my fingers, but also going to be leaking out of it. I'm having a look at some of these to see if I can see any sort of skid mark or anything where it may have popped, but I cannot. You know who I should send this to? I wonder if Big Clive would take a look at them. Maybe I will do that. contact him and see what he says, because I mean, he lives in the UK, well, on the Isle of Man, which is a little bit meh. But I can always send him a couple of these, you know, chop, maybe even leave a couple with leads on to give him the full thing, but I can always chop the leads off of most of these. So, I can't see, in all honesty. Let's even try zooming in a little bit digitally enhance. So I'm like, even like smelling into the air holes there and there for the motor. I wonder, because there was grease, I mean, you can really see the grease in there as well. I wonder if it's possibly the grease has gone into the motor, and if it can conduct electricity, whether that's what's popped it. There is, I feel old. I genuinely feel a million years old. In fact, if I zoom in as much as I can on the camera, apologise for the shakiness, and try and locate, there is sort of a skid mark in there. I apologise for my horrific nails as well. A little sort of, kind of, yeah, it's hard to say really. Is that, there is some sort of, because it's harder than the grease, so either it's grease that's dried, possibly because this bit here was too hot, or like you can see it's dry and flaking off, or that's just flux. Cannot really tell. That's not the chip that's popped. Really hard to explain. Something that I may quickly do is I'm just going to grab multimeter and see if I think that one. What I'm going to do, let's just test. So, so it'll beep if we have conductivity. And what I'm going to do is, so this is, I'm putting it into the plastic shell that just has the grease in. That I touched the connections by accident then. Okay, so the grease itself, again, those two beeps you heard there were me accidentally touching them together, but the grease itself is not conductive. So, it's not bad. So, I cannot tell you what went wrong with these. Again, I may keep a couple of these on the side to give to Big Clive and see if Big Clive would be willing to take a look at them, because I can't recall him looking at servos. So maybe it's something to be interested in having a look at. He's one of these people who seems to get loads of stuff sent in and gets around to it when he gets around to it, so even if I sent him in, it might be ages before he sees them. But I might always give it a try. At least some use might come out of all the money I spent on these. Right, but yeah, that was just a really quick video. 10 minutes, so it's quick compared to all the other ones about these, especially when they're not sped up. And yeah, we will see what happens. I may not do, I may send them, I don't know, but I'm going to chuck the ones I've taken apart away. I'm going to have two here, which I'm going to put the classic, this servo is dodgy, tie knot in the servo lead to it. And then I'm probably going to take this bag full of little shit and take off all the plugs, and I can actually reuse this bag for the decent servos I have now obtained. But yes, thanks for watching. Like if you like, subscribe. You will still be getting a main video on Friday. This is another bonus video on a Tuesday, which is probably going to become more regular, so it's not really a bonus video. But yeah, I will get that done. So thank you for watching again, like and stuff, and bye bye.